What's up? What's up? All right, we got to do the mic check before we start. Mic check. Where we at around the world? Where art thou around the world? This is the time to let me know where y'all tuning in from. Where we at, baby? So, um, I'm in Chi-Town. Where y'all located at? I'm in the Chi, baby. Where y'all located at? So please, y'all, if y'all have X, please share this out on X, Real Sabir Bey on X, Real Sabir Bey on X, Real Sabir Bey on X. If you have Instagram, it's Real Sabir Bey too. All right, Real Sabir Bey on the gram. All right, Sabir Bey on YouTube. If you want to come to the YouTube channel, you can definitely come to the YouTube channel, but you got to come respectfully. No porno, y'all. Don't do no porn. If you're not a man, the man up to confront Sabir, then don't come on my feed, people. I need not you to put no nasty porn stuff. That don't stop Sabir Bey's flow, baby. So no porno, people. Just be a man. If you don't like me, I know you're probably very much insecure, but it's okay. All right, it's all right. All right. So please, no nasty porn because you in your feelings because your girlfriend left you or whatever. I ain't gonna do with that, big. So listen, turn up the volume. Shout out to my sister April. What's up, Chi-Town in the building? Chi-Town. What up? Where are we tuning in from? I'll make sure my mics are good. We good? My mic is good. All right. So, I'm going to give a shout out to April. Give a shout out to my brother Yoel Underground Bookstore too. And this is November the 7th, 2025, y'all. November the 7th, 2025. Again, November the 7th, 2025. Okay. I'm going to read to y'all from the Gospel Hip Hop before we start this show, okay? No, let's just start the show first. We're going to do the show. We're going to kick the show off first, y'all. We got to do this, man. Let's do this, man. Come on, baby. Let's have some fun. Turn up the volumes, as my brother Stan would always say, and keep a smile on your face, B. Through all the craziness, just keep smiling. The Lord knows best. Let's go. Let's just kick the show off. Then I'm going to read from the Gospel Hip Hop. All right? Are we good? So don't forget, if you're coming on the feed, tell me where y'all tuning in from. All right? What city, what state, where y'all tuning in from? No pornography, people.
All with it. Yeah. Sabir Bey. Truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop. All with it. We in the cipher, light sparking through the veil. Truth and motion, let the ancestors inhale. From the Moorish courts to the cosmic scrolls, he decoding lies that been hidden in goals. Sabir B, the name ring through the booth. He break down laws and lace you with the proof. From Dr. Woods's text to the streets we roam, he bringing intellect right back to the throne. All with it, be it Sabir B, building up minds, not breaking the youth. Yo, truth don't sway. Be it, building up minds, law, history, culture, hip hop every day. Mic check, this ain't no fairy tale spin. He bringing Moorish law right back to your skin. Mind sharp like a blade from Kimmett's forge. Blueprint solid, he the truth's own source. Cameras rolling, the wisdom broadcast. Facts hit hard, never water the mask. He bridging the gap between the block and the scroll. That's intellectual combat, food for the soul. All with it. From the matrix to the Moorish way, let's elevate. All with it. Pure truth, pure flame. This the real update. All with it. We ain't talking about no surface knowledge. We talking history, law, sovereignty. The real blueprint that unlocks the chain. Ancient vibes through the mic and translate. Each broadcast opening up the gate. Pan-African mind with that Moorish spark. Guiding lost tribes through the global dark. No cap, this that Griot code in motion. Truth tsunami, pure mind ocean. So tune in, lock in, set your mental straight. It's a Sabir Bey show. Yeah, the vibe too great. Oh, with it be. The show. Rebuilding up minds, not breaking the youth. But yo, truth. Rebuilding up minds, all history, culture, hip hop every day.
Oh, damn. Shout out to my brother DJ Derek for my intro. I got a lot of intros for my songs, man. A lot of damn intros. So somebody wants me to show where they tuning in from. Manchester, the land of the angels. Somebody wanted me to send this to you to let y'all know where they tuning in from. All right. So I told everybody to turn up the volume. Please share this out on X. Don't ask me the 1,000,001 questions, people. We could do something at the store. If you want to do something in Philadelphia, please give them my brothers out there. At the what's it? Damn, I forgot the name of the store. Can we get some support, brother Jess? It happens. This is real time. I have no control over nothing. Y'all know y'all on a shutdown, right? You know you're on a shutdown, right? If you want to come talk to me, come to the cipher. But this is not to ask Sabir Bey 1,000 questions. What y'all can do is you can come out to the underground bookstore today. You can come to the underground bookstore in Chicago. Okay. Y'all be wanting everything online, brother. Everybody's job is ready to be online in a minute. The way this government is playing with y'all. Yo, all your jobs going to be online, big. So listen, I will be at the underground bookstore today. I don't know what time I'll be getting there, but let me just see if I can give y'all my brother's location. Y'all be wanting everything for nothing, bro. Good God Almighty. Act supported like y'all support the lies. You know what I mean? This is a Chicago Minute. All right. So let me find. Oh, come on, man. I don't have it up here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I thought I had it up here, man. Good God Almighty. I got it. I don't know what just happened to it. But listen. I got to take a lot of stuff off my computer, y'all, so bear with me. I'm going to be at the underground bookstore, God willing, today. It is, please, if you come to the bookstore, my brother Yoel's bookstore, please support my brother and support me. It ain't free, people. Flights, and if y'all know anything about flying right now, it's insane. So I may not be going, I got to be chilling. So flying right now is getting out of control. I don't know if y'all saw the news recently, what's happening with the news. So, I don't know what's going on with the internet, so we got to make sure we good. So I will be at the underground bookstore today. Got probably like 5 or 6 o'clock. If you're not familiar with the underground bookstore, look it up. And if you want to contact my brother Yoel at the underground bookstore, I don't know. Here you go. Contact Brother Yoel. Hold up. Move this out the way so you can get this. I will be there today, 1727 East 87th Street in Chi-Town. If you want to call my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore, it's 773-768-8869. 773-768-8869. Please, I will be there today, God willing. I'm waiting for my ride, but I am going to go to Carter G. Woodson's library. Carter G. Woodson's library. And I believe it's in the Wild Hunters. My sister April told me also. So listen, it's November the 7th. It's November the 7th. Okay, just come to my YouTube family. I'm not going to be answering all these questions on Instagram. So please come to my YouTube channel, Sabir Bey's YouTube channel. You're doing a lot of typing over there, family. I'm not obligated to respond to nobody. I'm really not. Okay, I'm just being respectful. Respectful. You know, y'all not paying me, not supporting, you're not sponsoring. So please, I'll open up the lines, but you cannot break my brain. Okay, come to YouTube, Sabir Bey, right there. So it's November the 7th, 2025, Hip Hop History Month. Why the hell is internet is starting to trip, yo? This is crazy. Told y'all a lot of stuff. We good on YouTube? They tripping. Whatever. But make sure we good on YouTube. Or we good on YouTube. Somebody give me an amen. If we're good on YouTube. Or come on the feed. Somebody let me know. Because I don't know what they're doing on Instagram. Okay. So I'm going to read from the Gospel Hip Hop, y'all. November the 7th. While limits and lacks of follow, the one who is scared, health and wealth follow. The one who is prepared. I'm going to repeat this again one more time. I'm going to repeat this one more time. Let's read out of the Gospel Hip Hop, November the 7th. One more time for y'all, okay? Damn, it's kind of, I got to get some light up in this camp, dude. It's like, I'm not used to this, bro. I left my camera. I left my light home in LA. So we got to deal with what we got to deal with, family. I don't know what's, hold up. I got to figure this Instagram out. I don't know why it's paused due to bad connection. Nigga, y'all be doing too much. Let me turn my internet on. No, it won't work that way, but y'all got to bear with me, man. This is what happens. The genius at work. Oh, well, you doogie out of luck on the gram. I don't know what's going on. I can't make this up, man. I'm on Instagram, so I don't know what's happening. Love this word, brother. Keep it going. Okay, so are we good on the gram? I don't know if we still good. It says pause due to poor connection. I don't even know what's going on. So anyway, let's read November the 7th again. While limits and lacks follow, and the one who is scared, health, wealth, and one who is prepared. So today is November the 7th. And I don't know what just happened again. Give me 1 second. I guess they don't want me to talk to y'all at all on this Instagram. Y'all see what I be going through? This is real time. Do you see what I'm going through right now? Kind of crazy. Wow, this hell, yo. Don't you dare talk to them niggas. Don't you still, you don't supposed to be waking nobody up, brother. You got to keep these niggas sleep. Democrat, Republican, brother. Democrat, Republic is the Republican Party. Democrat, Republic. No, it's the lack of y'all. This is why I'm telling everybody now to come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube, because I don't know what they're doing with this social media. You cannot tell the truth on social media. You got to be you got to be a pastor, and you got to be lying. So I don't have co-host people, for the record. So I don't know what the hell is going on with this. Saying poor connection. Yes, the show must go on. But this is the beautiful thing about it. I'm from the era that you had to be in a room with somebody. I'm not the YouTube era. I'm not the YouTube era dude. I can do this wherever I'm at. So it's for the cats that be making money. I don't make money off of super chats and stuff like that. So that's not me. I don't make money because they told me I go against community guidelines and those beautiful things. Because I go against the guidelines, I tell y'all what y'all don't supposed to know. So if you would like to support, you can, and if you can jump on the feed, you can jump on the feed. But it has to go on, y'all. So it's November the 7th in Chicago right now. But we're going to get this thing started. And on the 10th is my son's solar return. My son Amir, if he was with me today, my son would be 28 on the 10th. So the 28th, on the 10th, he would be 28. And that's him right there. He left me in 2020. In 2020. So listen, y'all, let's get this thing popping. Y'all, please share this video out. Please join the feed. And let's talk. All right, let's go. Let's go. Showing the feed, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a Chicago Minute with your brother Sabir Bey. Let's go. My son's solar return will be on the 10th of this month.
Come in. Sit down. Yeah. I have a magical mind and magical body. Ancient metaphysician, you better ask somebody. With one handshake, I can tell if your plan's fake. I am to hip-hop, my flower is the pancakes. I write rhymes till my hand aches. In the mountains of Colorado, taking in the landscape. Went
from the top.
Come in.
Let me say something. I know a lot of you fake people that's on my feed right about now. Believe me, don't think that I don't know you. I know how fake you are.
Sit down. Yeah. I have a magical mind and magical body. Ancient metaphysician, you better ask somebody. With one handshake, I can tell if your plan's fake. I am to hip-hop, my flower is the pancakes. I write rhymes till my hand aches. In the mountains of Colorado, taking in the landscape. When I'm in the city, I can't wait to live again. In the underground hot springs of the Hopi Indians. So you look around your heart and your mind, you will find I am there. If you're cold and you're broken, this fog in your scope has hope. I am there. Get in tune with me, move with me, boom with me, room with me, zoom with me. I am there. I can see where you're at, barely track, can't move, can't act. I was there. It's quite clear. My hardware was set ahead of most folks by 10 years. The hand of God said it. So on earth I speak prophetic. Publishing papers with no edit. I speak but most don't get it. But the few that do get it in their minds, my words stay embedded. And they blessed if they don't forget it. They'll never need a psychiatrist, a psychic, or a medic. Where we headed? To the ultimate state of freedom. That's where I'll lead them. If you let it, I'll free them. Let's set it.
Did you hear what Karis once said? Let's rewind that back. Please share this out and join the feed, y'all. Stop.
The hand of God said it. So on earth I speak prophetic. Publishing papers with no edit. I speak but most don't get it. But the few that do get it in their minds, my words stay embedded. And they blessed if they don't forget it. They'll never need a psychiatrist, a psychic, or a medic. Where we headed? To the ultimate state of freedom. That's where I'll lead them. If you let it, I'll free them. Let's set it for human beings in recreation, having fun recreating themselves into a nation. Hip hop, its home could never be a station. Sharing a space with R&B. Stop faking. Do you know how much money they making off of you and I? Just because hip hop won't unify. So look inside your heart or your mind. You will find every time I am there. If you're cold and you're broken, it's fog and your scope have hope. I am there. Get in tune with me, move with me, groove with me, boom with me, zoom with me. I am there. I can see where you're at, feeling trapped, can't move, can't act. I was there.
Trust me. I was there, baby. And I am there. No matter what I go through. Welcome, y'all. I told you I could do this without no co-host. So all these goddamn co-host people be having on their shows, how the hell do they still don't get it together? And I'll be running stuff by my damn self. How do I do it with multiple things that I'm dealing with? So let me explain this to y'all. I'm dealing with X. I'm dealing with Instagram. This is how I do what I do. For y'all that don't understand me, without no co-host, no hype man, no talk about white supremacy, straight off the top. I'm Philadelphia, 22nd and Catherine, baby. Okay? That's how we roll. So if you want to join the feed, the link is up. So this is the 7th of November, man. This is crazy. Like coming up on the 10th is my son's birthday. My son left me at 22 years old. He will be 28 on the 10th of this month. He left me. He was shot 10 times in Philadelphia. And again, people, it's a touchy thing because usually my son calls me and I call him every 5 minutes. We talking to each other on the phone. But I do have another son that's in Philadelphia. But the crazy part, and it's not that it's crazy, I was downstairs in the lobby and a lady was asking me yesterday about me, about growing up in Philadelphia, what's going on in Philly, how these young cats are acting and how they killing each other. And I was telling her I was shot 5 times in Philadelphia. And I told her I still have a bullet that's in my head and bullets in my chest. And I was telling my son right here that got shot 10 times in Philadelphia. And I was home. I told her I was home when my son was killed. And she said, I can't even imagine what you was going through at that time. No one can imagine. I had to walk. And I told her that was the longest walk that I had ever took when my son was killed. The longest walk to go. I couldn't go over there to identify his body. That's how effed up I was. I really was. So my sister, my nephews, everybody else went over there to go identify him. And I want y'all to understand what goes into this, man. And I told people this is very, very hard dealing with this. And that's when I was home. So every time I would go home, he would always meet up with me. But this is him when he was little, looking like my other son, Ibn. That's my son right there when he was smaller. So the thing is, like, going through this big and experiencing this is something like, bruh, I don't wish that on nobody, bruh. On nobody. But we got to fix our own problems. And honestly, it's a bunch of hypocrites in this whole conscious movement. It's a lot of hypocrites in this conscious movement. So he was 21 on this picture. He was actually shot in this picture too. He was shot in this picture. He got shot a year before he was killed. So he was killed at 22 years old. So I'm going to take you back when he was 4 years old. That's when he was 4 years old. So it's a lot that be going on, people. It's a lot that be going on, and we got to take responsibility and honestly be honest with ourselves. And a lot of niggas on this feed is not being honest with themselves. And I tell people, you got a problem with Sabir, either come to Yoel's bookstore or come on my line and tell me what you don't like about me. If I scammed you, let me know and show me the receipts. I give out more information and more knowledge to people for free on this feed every single day. Is worth more than anything that you could ever give me. It's not worth $100, but it's worth $1 billion. $1 billion. And if you don't think so, kick rocks and keep pushing. That's my son right there with Taj Tariq Bey. Let me blow this up. That was my son with Taj. Y'all have no idea what a person go through dealing with this. All this fake stuff that's on social media, you got to blame them. Blame them. Okay? Blame these niggas because I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. So that was my son there when he was about 4. And his birthday would have been, his solar return was coming up on the 10th. So I don't even know what I'm doing that day. Maybe I'll talk to myself. Who knows? Maybe I talked to myself, talking to him. So that was him before he was killed. So sometimes, like I said, Allah will send you people. Like he will send a message to you. Like I've been shot 2 different times also. And sometimes if you don't take heed to that second time, you may not get a third time. You may not get a third time. Okay? So this is what it is with us. And I was shout out to my brother Teray in Philadelphia, man. Him and I was having a discussion about people. And he was talking about how we lost civics. We don't even have civics anymore. This is what he said. Like he said, Sabir, we don't even have civics. We lost it in the 80s, in the mid 80s. Anybody that grew up in that time frame, we lost civics. No more civics anymore. Right? No more civics. I even took it to the radio. I came out my pocket to come to the radio right here where you see Brother Taj behind me and Brother Malcolm. This was real radio. This wasn't Blog Talk. That's not Blog Talk. This was radio at a radio station when I introduced everybody to Taj Tariq Bey on the radio. This is how long I've been doing this, bro. And I never gave up. I never gave up with people. And I get the least. And it's like that song by the Osley Brothers, the one who put up the worst, the most, get the most pain. Yeah. So that's my brother Taj Tariq Bey right there. I got to go buy me another light because I left my cord home. So I have a light, y'all. So my light, if it's kind of dark in here, it's because of where I'm at. I'm in Chicago. So my light, I got to go buy me another light. So my point, people, this is a Chicago Minute. Shout out to my brother Mel Jackson. Mel Jackson started this thing in New York with me. It's called, well, he started it, and I was the first person. It was called a New York Minute. A New York Minute. And I don't know if y'all know who Mel Jackson is, but he's Chicago native. Mel Jackson is a Chicago native, was in Soul Food, Deliver Us from Evil. That's my brother. We started this thing called a New York Minute. And I was like, what I'm going to talk about while I'm in Chicago? Okay, let's call it Chicago Minute. Fuck it. I'm in Chi-Town. But everybody's been asking me whether I'm going to go to Underground Bookstore. I said maybe. But if you come, please don't come empty-handed. Come buy something. Buy a book. Donate. Do something. But God willing, I'll be there today. But I'm going to go to the Wild Huntings up to Carter G. Woodson's library. I'm going to go up to Carter G. Woodson's library in the Wild Huntings. And then I'm going to go down to Underground Bookstore. Okay, so please don't come empty-handed. I don't know if I'm going to go live or not. It's still up in the air if I'm going to go live. I don't know about that yet. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to go live yet. Now, I know y'all want something for nothing all the time, but it's all good. But let me do something real quick. I don't know why this keep coming off it, keep getting off it. But let me give you my brother Yoel's information at the Underground Bookstore. Taj Tariq Bey is the best man. Yeah, Taj Tariq Bey put that work in just like I've been in. Same way. And we suffered the most. I don't even know. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I will be here until probably Sunday, but I'm not doing anything unless somebody got a couple of thousand. Okay. Okay, but I will show up at my brother's bookstore today. Okay, Underground Bookstore in Chicago. If you're around, please come out. Call Brother Yoel, support that brother. 1727 East 87th Street in Chicago. 773 is his number. 768-8869. Support that brother. Okay? Underground Bookstore, baby. Go tell the Nation of Islam. Go tell brothers in the Nation of Islam. Go tell the people. It's today, the 7th. I'm doing it only today. Now, if somebody paid to do something else, then I will do that. And I'm not hanging out with anybody. Nobody I'm not hanging out with. I told y'all what I went through when I came here. Nope. No hanging out, babe. I can't afford to hang out with nobody. Nope. I told y'all what I went through when I came in. But y'all don't care. So, if you got a couple of thousand, couple of hundred, whatever, you can go like a pastor. Go to Zelle right now if you would like to choose to support. I have a PayPal, Chime, Apple Pay, and Cash App. It's all in the yellow. So y'all ready to rock with me, man? What's up, Stan the man? Everybody want to wait for me to get here. Everybody want me to get here. Oh, what happened? So come to the Underground Bookstore, y'all, and support my brother. I will be there. Hold up. Give me 1 second. All right. So, what I'm going to talk about today, the day is, what you call? Let's talk about, I got to pull this up. Don't forget, y'all, we doing Heavy as the Crown. The premiere of Heavy as the Crown is coming. Shout out to Zaza Ali, man. Zaza, I don't know. Zaza Ali is going to be on the panel. So shout out to my sister Zaza Ali. This is Heavy as the Crown. If y'all not familiar, it's get ready to come out. So Heavy as the Crown 2 coming out. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but you should get familiar with it, okay? Heavy as the Crown 2 is popping, y'all. So the premiere is on the 9th, okay? The premiere is on the 9th. Shout out to Zaza. She's going to be on the panel. Where we at? Hold on. Let me just give y'all just a little tidbit. Okay. So I do have a couple of copies of the old ones too. Okay. So I do have copies if you want to stop past the Underground Bookstore. Heavy as the Crown. And if you look up, I'm the producer, baby. So Out of Darkness, producer. Okay. So come to the Underground Bookstore and they have 4 copies. I didn't bring all that stuff from the house. So you can just keep these as souvenirs if you want to keep them as souvenirs. Okay. This is the first one. The second one you have there. Okay. All right. So it's going to be lit. So the premiere for it is on the 9th. So Zaza Ali is supposed to be a part of this. So let me just give you this. You go. Zaza, I was talking about. Ooh.
Spirituality, that's a relationship between you and divinity.
And you can hear me and you can hear Brother Taj in here too. I talk about religion. I was talking about Ethiopian Tawahido.
You and that which is divine. You and that which is responsible for all creation. Religion means to bind, to hold, to control.
Religions have been used as the primary agent of dominance and control of African peoples.
If you control the mind or the thinking of any person, you control their reality.
Religion only means to realign. Re means to go back to align yourself because everything was God.
Spirituality is I'm embracing the universe. It's based upon knowledge, wisdom.
Western religions is an Western interpretation of an African theology and cosmology that has existed for thousands of years.
We are not looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. We are impacted by concepts of a white creator God that created all things, and particularly a male God.
The children of Africa that left out of Africa, they begin to have a struggle with the feminine and the masculine as oppositional energies and really wanted the masculine to be primary.
it was principally men who crafted this notion of the divine in masculine terms and left out the women.
It is without doubt that the ancient cultures of the world were matriarchies, not patriarchy.
And so there were images of this black mother and child that were regarded as the black Madonna and child.
They understand that their version of the Madonna and child is simply their rendition of an archetype. And that archetype is black.
The woman was revered as a creator.
God creates. A woman creates. So maybe the true gods on this earth is women. And we as men would sit here to protect God while she creates.
Yeah, baby.
Spirituality, that's a relationship between you and divinity, you and that which is divine.
So that is coming up on the 9th. I told y'all I don't sit on my hands, B. So we filmed this, man, probably 3 or 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago, we filmed that, and the premiere is coming out on the 9th. So I only have the old copies of all of these things, people. I will be at the Underground Bookstore today if you just want to get a copy to keep as a souvenir, because really people don't watch DVDs anymore, but I will have a couple of them that I have with me if you just want to get them as souvenirs. Okay, they're not free though. 5538. Give me 1 second. 5538. So let's do this. So so I'm gonna post something else up, y'all. If y'all wanted to get something popping in Philadelphia, please give them my Umi at the ACAF in Philadelphia. Shout out to my brothers at ACAF in Philadelphia. Okay, just bear with me. My people's at ACAF. This is me when I was in Philadelphia. Go reach out to my people at ACAF. Okay. So at ACAF, we can do it there. We can do a meetup there. Then you can pick my brain, but you got to support these people. That's ACAF in Philadelphia. So when people say, well, Sabir, you never around our people. I can't be against my people. I'm with it. We just don't have people that sponsor or support real people. And I'm not going to keep going on my way. So contact my people at ACAF in Philadelphia. If you'd like for me to come down here, okay, we can make that happen too. All right, in Philly. But today I'm in Chicago. I will be at the Underground Bookstore after I go to Carter G. Woodson's library. After I hit Carter G. Woodson. So I only have a couple of copies of those Heavies of the Crown. So please get with my people at ACAF and tell them Sabir Bey told y'all to come. So let's get it popping. And this is the crazy part. This is in the hood in Philly. So y'all, we're going to be at the Underground Bookstore today, but that's in Philly. Let's get this thing popping. I told y'all I can go from state to state, but the way stuff is set up now, these planes is tripping. People got delays, luggage. So yeah, so today it's going down. Okay, today it's going down. I will be doing a pop-up at my brother's bookstore, Brother Yoel. That's his number, 773-768-8869. If you want to meet and greet with me, come on down. I may go live. It depends on how I feel. If it depends on people support, I will do a live there. If not, I can just record it, put it up, save it, and then I can actually sell it later on. So if you want to come to the Underground Bookstore, I'll be there about 5 or 6 o'clock. Around that time, 6, 7, who knows? Just call Brother Yoel. So yes, I'm going to go to Carter G. Woodson's library, and I'm gonna sit in there. Do y'all know they have it? Come on the feed for a minute, y'all. Stop typing. Hit the link. Did y'all remember, Carl? Do y'all remember reading The Miseducation of the Negro? In The Miseducation of the Negro, did y'all ever see that in that book that he called Karl Marx, he was like he was dark skinned, he was a Moor. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that Karl Marx was a Moor, right? How many of y'all knew that? Raise your hand and come on a feed with me. Right? So it's not that it's funny. I had a conversation with Danny Glover some years ago. We was in Harlem some years ago. And Danny Glover and I was having a conversation, and he said, I'm a marksman. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Danny Glover and I, and I'm gonna explain this to y'all. I was sitting and talking to Danny Glover in the juice bar in Harlem. He was with his granddaughter, grandson, or something like that. You know the actor Danny Glover, right? So this is the second time we met each other right here. The first time we met each other, we was in Harlem. So I told Danny Glover this day, I said, remember when I met you and you told me you was a marksman and I said I was a Moor? And Danny Glover said, I said, you know about the Moors? He said, yeah, I know about the Moors. This is what Danny Glover said, right? This is the whole conversation we had, right? So we sitting there and he said, I'm a marksman. He didn't know I knew about Karl Marx. He didn't know I knew about Karl Marx. But I said, yeah, I know about Karl Marx, right? He was a Moor. So that's how we hit this conversation off with Danny Glover and I. So this is another time we met each other, and we was in LA, and we were at a film festival. I had Out of Darkness being shown there. Out of Darkness was in a Pan-African film festival. Let me help y'all out for y'all that don't know. So this one, which I produced, you see that says 2016 Pan-African Film Festival. This was in the Pan-African Film Festival at the movie theater. And it was so funny that Danny and I was talking. And I was like, yeah, remember you told me that you was a marksman? He didn't know I knew about Karl Marx. So now, if y'all not familiar with Karl Marx, I'm going to introduce some of you. And this is what my brother Teray was saying earlier today. Civics is what we lost. We lost civics. We don't want to even deal with civics anymore. Because if you understood civics, you wouldn't be dealing with no Democrat, Republican, and arguing one side with the other side. And this would it. This is a republic if you can keep it, not the Republican Party. This is a republic if you can keep it. So this is what I'm going to be talking about at the underground bookstore. Because why am I doing it at the bookstores? It's because I can pull a book off of Brother Yoel's shelf, from a law dictionary to a regular dictionary to constitutions that my brother have in his store, and we can educate people, if that makes sense. If y'all really about this, please support it, people. I can pull the books off of Yoel's bookshop shelf and educate people. And I will be selling a book that I do have with me. I have about 3 of them. So if you get there early, I may charge you $80 for it. I don't know yet. But I have one book that I do have. I have 3 of these books home. And I may sell this book when I get there. I bought books off of Yoel that was $300. $300. So I may sell this when I get to the underground bookstore. It's a hell of a story, people, about the Moors. So as I'm talking to my brother Danny Glover in New York, we having a hell of a conversation about Karl Marx. Karl Marx. If you read Carter G. Woodson's book, it talks about Karl Marx in there also. What he looked like. They said he looked like Frederick Douglass. Did y'all read it? Did Umar Johnson ever tell you that? Did Umar tell y'all, if you read The Miseducation of the Negro, it says that Karl Marx resembles Frederick Douglass? Did y'all know that? He resembles Frederick Douglass. Okay, so let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's pull something up. Y'all ready? Pay attention. And you copycatting Moors, you can't copy this, B. Trust me.
With a sabre wound above his eye, a scar which this young scrapper wore as a badge of
a university professor who'd recently
open of free fire.
This existential to an academic career.
I need y'all to listen up.
Criticism.
I need y'all to hear me. They don't want you to talk about this. I need y'all to hear me. If y'all got a problem with this, what I'm saying, please come to the cipher with your facts, not your feelings. Pay attention. Come to the cipher, baby. Listen up. And you notice she did that documentary on the Moors in Spain.
Of religion was tantamount to criticism of Prussia.
Marx had aspired to an academic career, but the Prussian authorities would not tolerate subversives in their universities.
The relationship between church and state was tight to the point of total union. Criticism of religion,
and tell me if this is not what's going on right now,
was tantamount to criticism of Prussia.
Marx had aspired to an academic career, but the Prussian authorities would not tolerate subversives in their universities. So he had to find another platform for his ideas. His outlet would be the hot, rapidly expanding business of journalism. Marx thought that the written word had transformative power, and he became editor of the Rhineland News, based in Cologne, a mouthpiece for liberal entrepreneurs pushing for constitutional reform. He made an immediate impact.
Nicknamed the Moor because of his dark complexion and thick mane of hair.
Transformative power, and he became editor of the Rhineland News, based in Cologne, a mouthpiece for liberal entrepreneurs pushing for constitutional reform. He made an immediate impact.
Nicknamed the Moor because of his dark complexion and thick mane of hair and beard. It seems he was impetuous, passionate, with a boundless energy and self-confidence, although some did say that he was vindictive and an intellectual bully. But whatever his shortcomings, his drive and acuity got the job done.
How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all knew that they called him the Moor? See, this is the crazy part, like I told y'all. Huh? What'd you say, Stan?
Oh, peace, man.
How many of y'all knew his nickname was the Moor?
Oh, no, they would never tell our people that.
And this is what my brother Teray was saying. This is why we have these arguments, and y'all just let these dudes just tell y'all anything, and you just give them all the money and give them all the praise and send their videos out. And oh my God, because he's dropping science over here, he's dropping knowledge. What knowledge? He was nicknamed. I told you what it was. So when I was talking to Danny Glover, right, having that conversation, I told him, I said, I'm a Moor. Danny knew, but he said, I'm a marksman. That's what Danny Glover said. I'm a marksman. I said, oh, really? So if somebody did some research, right, you would actually find this information out. You know, the wild part, when I was in Spain, bro, they had Karl Marx all up in there. You should have saw me. Beethoven. They had Beethoven up in there, and the dark complexion of Beethoven. So let me show you something. If you really did your research on him, you can Google Karl Marx the Moor and see what pops up. They tell you what it was, but they have to make you hate it, right? If you research, you see what it says? Hey, give me 1 second. Hold up. The Moor, because of what? His swarthy complexion, his dark skin. Oh my God. So niggas running around telling me I'm a black man, brother. I'm black. Nigga, you not black. What part are you missing? You're not a black person. Let me help you educated black folks for something. This is black. This is black. This is black. This is white. Do you understand how silly this is? Black, white, black, white. Educated people. I'm a black man, brother. And then what happens? You go around the world, right? Talking about your black, and you have that same black or European mindset. This is what's going on.
Yep.
I'm in Chicago, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I was telling my sister today, I was coming from the store getting coffee, and I said, I'm like, the people here, and I'm not talking about my people. It was weird because it was people from other countries, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are fucking arrogant. Like, I swear to God, bro. I got a mixture. I live in LA, but I'm from Philly. Philly got an effed up attitude, but Philly keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Philly keep it a buck. I'm walking. And I'm talking to my sister on the phone, and I'm like, she's from Chicago. And I was like, yo, these people are effed up here, man. They effed up. So the weird part was, as I'm talking, right? She said, don't talk about my city. I said, I'm not talking about our people. I'm talking about these other people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally downtown. And I'm like, do you know we taught your asses how to bathe? The Moors did. But the one thing the sister did say is that what we're doing, she said, this is what she said. She said, we're showing them how ignorant we really are. We're showing them how ignorant we are. Just think about it. And then you have the other ones that's trying to be like them instead of being who you are. You got to speak properly. You got to do that. And this is the weird part. And I'm looking at our people and I'm like, God damn. No, I'm talking about Danny Glover, the singer, not that guy. Him, not the singer. So the weird part was, as I'm sitting and talking, I'm like, I could see the mindset, and I wanted to go off. I want to say, nigga, you know the Moors taught y'all how to bathe, nigga. We taught you how to do everything. But the problem with black people, you're putting the ignorance out there. We're putting the ignorance out there, right? That we're this and we're that. And I'm like, damn, dude, nothing about the Moors. But if you study the history of the Moors, you would know. And this goes for all of y'all. Any of you, so if you're in the Nation of Islam, bring your ass to the underground bookstore. Seriously. We can fix this problem, bro. We can fix it. I don't separate my people, and people think you speaking and you got to hate. My brother Teray said this. We was like, nigga, how do I hate? We teach truth. There's principles that I stand on. And the principles that I stand on is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's the principles I stand on. There's no hate in my heart, brother. There's principles that we stand on. And this is what we got to get our people back to. Okay? If I'm wrong, you can jump on the feed. Right? So when you start going here, look at this, bro. All of this is dealing with Karl Marx. Can't make this up, bro. Yes, she's from Lethal Weapon. Karl Marx, yeah. Danny Glover is from Lethal Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So the crazy part is people don't talk to ignorant black people. And the smart dummy ones is what Carter G. Woodson was talking about. Carter G. Woodson was talking about the miseducation of the Negro and the education of the Negro. You can't get mad because I'm not taking sides and someone, oh, it's the Democrats' problem, or it's the Republicans' problem, it's the white man's. No, it's our people. Let me tell you something, bro. And I know they watching. Let me be buck with you. I study so much stuff and I can see what they're doing to our people. Bear with me. And if I'm wrong, I bow down to anybody that will come to this cipher and prove me wrong. Let me show you how crazy this is, bro. Look at this. This is in the COINTELPRO book. That's in my COINTELPRO book. Drive a wedge. Tell me if this is still going on in 2025, bro, in this conscious community. We're still doing the same thing. These niggas is not about waking our people up, brother. It's about how much money you can get. That goes for the Nation of Islam. That goes for some of these cats in the nation, the Moor Science Temple. That goes for the Hebrew Israelites. We're still doing the same thing. This whole conscious thing is a joke, bro. The conscious people, you a joke. And that's why nobody takes you serious. You're not standing on principles at all. It's a bunch of gossip on social media, bro. It's gossip that's going on. If I'm wrong, I'll take on all of y'all. You can bring all of them to the cipher, bro. Bring them all. That's what's happening with our people, bro. This is what I'm reading. I'm sitting here saying, this is insane, bro. They created these wedges and they still creating the wedges. Crazy, right? It's still going on to this day because we haven't learned the lessons yet.
Haven't learned. And that's the problem. And when you don't learn something,
it's going to repeat itself.
Gonna keep on repeating it.
Until you really get it. This is the crazy part. Until you really get it, bro. Why do you think? You know what's so crazy? Somebody sent me a list of how many times they sent my videos to Tariq Nasheed. They was literally saying, why don't you talk to Sabir Bey? Tariq Nasheed. And if I show you, bro, how many people, all of them, Tariq Nasheed would never come to this. Never come. Literally, people sent this to him. Since he's a champion of reparations and a champion of foundational Black Americans, you notice he didn't come. Think about it. He's not going to come. So this is what it was, right? So bear with me. I'm gonna show you another one. This is what is happening with our people, bro. And we're gonna keep repeating this, brother, until we get it together. Look, I'm gonna show you something else. We're gonna keep doing it. Ain't nothing phony about me. Nothing phony about me, nigga. I'm straight up. Whatever you want it, bring it. This is another one. This is a book I bought from Spain. In the beginning of the 8th century, the Moors arrived. Their religion was Islam. We called them Muslims, Mohammedans, Saracens, right? Over here, it tells you what happens, coincide. They fought amongst themselves and the Christians. Come on, y'all still don't get this yet? This is a book I bought in Spain. This is in every language, bruh. They fought amongst themselves and the Christian and lost their sense of unity and split up in a multitude of small independent kingdoms, typhus, which is tribes. And needless to say, the Christians took advantage of this to reconquer their lands. Man, y'all haven't learned the lessons yet, family. Come on, bruh. I'll be sending these to Tariq every single day, and I never had them retweeted. They're not going to retweet it, brother. This is what I keep trying to tell you. I'm going to call their bluff. You know why? Because it's all false pride.
Okay, now listen to this. A mystical teacher sat by the seaside. Okay, now listen to this. A mystical teacher sat by the seaside. It was about 5 o'clock because we heard the free ride. Anyway, the teacher was talking in stride, sitting upon a rock that was wide, warning against false pride. Come to where I reside, a woman cried, and the teacher replied, do you serve your fish fried? Yes, she replied, with potato salad on the side, and the teacher replied, well, where do you reside? She said, up on the hillside. It's not a far ride. If you came to have dinner, I would be so gratified. The teacher replied, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you decide. She replied, 7 o'clock, do you like stir-fried? She was mystified and felt so dignified. The teacher was coming to the house where she resides. So she purified with pesticides, called her friends up nationwide. Some of her friends were tongue-tied. They felt so glorified. She made steamed fish, baked fish, fish that was fried, soup, steamed vegetables, potato salad on the side. You could smell the bread in the oven far and wide, natural juices and water purified. Organic fruits brought from the countryside with silver forks and knives placed side by side. You could not be dissatisfied. Looking out the window, staring at the mountainside, you would have died. 6:59, she's swollen with pride. As the moment intensified, there's a knock from outside. She opens the door, for the teacher has arrived. But to her surprise, it was a bum who cried, please, I smelt the bread from outside. One piece. And then she replied, the teacher is coming. He's soon to have arrived. You're making me look bad. Come on now, step aside. The bum then replied, when I say I'm hungry, I haven't lied. Give me some of that chicken that you just fried. She replied, chicken? Fried? No, that's for the teacher. You're not purified. Then she slammed the door and went back inside. Sat on the couch with the TV guide. She looked at the clock. It was 7:09 and 7:30. He still hasn't arrived. 8 o'clock, she's on the downside. 9 o'clock, by now she's teary-eyed. She's pissed off and her anger multiplied. She cried and fell asleep dissatisfied. Next day, she woke up and was preoccupied with meeting the mystical teacher who lied. Where could he hide? She ran down by the seaside. He was there teaching about false pride. You lied, she replied, you lied. You said you'd be there at 7 o'clock, you lied. He replied, no, I have not lied. I came at 6:59 and you told me to move aside. I asked for bread and the chicken that was fried. And you said that I wasn't purified. She replied, I wasn't notified. I had no idea that you was the bum that cried. And the teacher sighed and replied, this concludes our lesson on false pride.
Tell me if that's not what's going on right now, bruh. Niggas are faking phony. So that's the bum was the damn person that you look for. See, we look for people playing dress up. Who talks pretty? Who talks nice? Oh my God. Yes, I went to Howard University. Kumbayaka. Nigga.
Went to Harvard.
Let me tell you something. You don't understand what's happening. They're going to start having everybody work at home, nigga. It's a lot of stuff that's going to go down, bro. I don't know if y'all knew this or not. It's a lot.
Let's shut everything down.
But my man was talking to me, Teray. He said to me, he said, Sabir, we lost civics. Let me tell you something about false pride. Go get Wesley Muhammad too. Like him, this guy who asked me the second time to bring him to California. So I brought Wesley Muhammad twice. You never hear Wesley Muhammad talk about Sabir, don't you? Never. You never heard Wesley Muhammad say, yo, let me do something with Sabir Bey. Have you noticed that? You know why you would never see him asking me any of these questions? And if y'all know him, please send it to him. Because I'm gonna ask, it's gonna not a disrespectful way, but I'm gonna kill it with the Moors. So you can talk that smooth stuff with other people, but I'm a different kind of Moor. I'm not the Islamisms, but I'm a different kind of Moor. So ask Brother Wesley Muhammad, why you never did nothing with Sabir when he brought you to California twice? Twice to California. Why you never mention his name? That says Sabir Bey Productions. Here's my Baba Smalls right here. Y'all didn't understand how this works yet? That's Sabir Bey Productions. African spirituality. Which one of you Moors going to get mad? Which one of you Nation of Islam members going to get mad at Sabir? Because I'm pointing out the obvious. Okay? Which one of y'all? Sabir Bey Productions. Why doesn't the black man in America, look, why doesn't the black man in America have a nationality? All Sabir Bey Productions. Think about it. Why y'all don't hear this conversation? You think I just walked into this yesterday? Go get Wesley Muhammad and ask him. I'm in Chicago. Maybe Wesley can pull up at the underground bookstore. I'll be there around about 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock. Just think about it for a minute. I want y'all to understand the type of person I am. They don't want certain people in certain rooms for a reason. And then they will say, well, don't bring him because he's arrogant. No, this is just a Philly attitude type of thing. But I can tell you about Karl Marx, and I can definitely tell you who the Moors are. And that's every last one of y'all. There is no such thing as a black man. And if I'm wrong, you can have that conversation with me at the underground bookstore today. They would sit up here and tell you it's the ancient black gods of Egypt, and black is not even an ancient word. Ain't that kind of crazy? That's kind of cool. How is it? You can try to justify it all you want, but black is not an ancient word. Let me help them out for 1 second, bro. And maybe they need to pick up a book from J.A. Rogers at Underground Bookstore when I be there today. Let me help them out. Anybody that's on the feed from Foundational Black Americans or the Nation of Islam? Come on, baby. Okay, let's go. So black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. No, it don't. So if you research it, if you smart, now we can sit up here and say all the beautiful things in the world. Well, brother, we using English, and no, you're not really using English either. Okay. So black is from the Anglo-Saxon B-A-E-B-L-A-E-C. It's not. And this is the problem. It's our people. Let's move forward. You got it? That's J.A. Rogers' book if you want to go pick his book up. I believe Yoel has the book at his bookstore. I know y'all black folks don't read, but anyway, you can go get it from Underground Bookstore. Y'all should take it to Howard University. And let's have this conversation at Howard University. If I'm wrong. Now you can go get all your foundational black people, whatever you want to call them. Let's move forward, bro. Let's see what else we can pull up. Let's see if we can make this make sense. That's why Malcolm said, make it plain. And I'm going to make it very plain. Make it plain, bro. Okay. The most ancient names for so-called black people. Okay, y'all got it? You sending it out to these cats? Because I would like to hear their response. And this is the crazy part. We would justify this whole craziness, bro. I swear to God. The most ancient names for so-called black people are Nisu, or Nubian, Ethiopian, and more from ancient Egypt. So the Moors are from ancient Egypt. Right? Not the ancient black gods, because there is no ancient black gods of Egypt. In Egypt, it was called El Fasat. Let me make this clear. It was called El Fasat. El Fasat. Egypt is a Greek word, for the record. If I'm wrong, you can bring them too. Egypt is Greek. It was called El Fasat. Okay? So let's go back here. Egypt was El Fasat. All right? So, black in color, like white, are on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor was properly used to describe the so-called blacks until the 1500s. Why you think they pushing that sister and paying her $50,000 to push the 1619 project? I told you, it's your teacher's fault. Y'all better go get all your teachers, baby. They should go get their teachers and debunk what I'm saying, or they can come to the underground bookstore and debunk what I'm saying. Okay? If y'all sharing this out, retweet it out, y'all. It's Hip Hop History Month. We are in Hip Hop History Month. All right? All right. Can I move forward? So when these cats come on these feeds, y'all should question them and do not let them off the hook. Do not let them off the hook. This is what is missing. And I know y'all watching. I know they lurking around. They lurking, brother. Oh, Sabir is a liar. That's pseudo. Nigga, this is your time to shine if it's pseudo, baby. If it's pseudo, please hit the link if it's pseudo. Okay? Hold up. If this is pseudo, please, I welcome you. So, Amori, a dark race, not dark religion. It's called the dark race. So how the hell you come from being, how did the Moors come from being a race to a religion? Oh. How? Somebody talk to me for a minute. This is the Chicago Minute, y'all. I'm live in Chi-Town. This is the Chicago Minute. Where we at? Come on. Somebody, matter of fact, why don't you send it to Wesley Muhammad? Maybe we can have that conversation. Send it to him. I mean, I had him in California twice. Okay. So I want to figure it out. And you can't see, you can tell that to somebody that don't know no better. But let's go. Open your minds, baby. Let's go, y'all.
You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, feed them go to stamina, feed them flow. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, feed them go.
What's up? You can tell an amateur and a seasoned pro, baby. Let's go.
You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, see them go to stamina, see the flow. This is what you need to know. I speak the flow and keep it low. Spit the raw, the people know. This is called MCing, yo. No one is unteachable. No one is unreachable. Look at how I speak to you. Look at what I'm speaking through. When I speak, respect the technique. That's what you need to do. Big surprise, feasible. KRS is teaching you. Never leave the street and you. The system only weakens you. And keeping you in poverty that's keeping you. That's why I'm freeing you with a word like the preacher do. Me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you.
That's me, because I'm from Philly, but I bring the east to the west coast. I've been out there for 15, 16 years. That's part of it.
You exploit and keeping you in poverty that's keeping you. That's why I'm freeing you with a word like the preacher do. Me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you. Sound of the police for you. Really, I'm just teasing you. I'm trying to stay away from beef like them vegans do. But from me to you, the clock 9, yep, I'm keeping 2. What's freedom of speech if the radio is still bleeping you, deceiving you? The whole corrupt system I'm seeing through. Are you seeing it too, or are you blind? Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. You think know who we are.
Come on, turn it up, y'all.
Every time I spit the raw, I can hear them scream for more. I be always on a tour, freestyling or written raw. Break the jaw, hip hop what I'm living for and spitting for. Money, power, and respect. This is what we did it for. Just put the raw in it. On the block, you gotta get it. On the mic, I gotta spin it. Give me a grand, I gotta flip it. Give me the water, I gotta sip it. Give me the time, I gotta rip it. Anytime, not specific. Plenty rhymes, truly gifted. Front back, place back. There's a stack they blazing that. Say me that. Entertainment right over the crazy track. Self theaters made for that. Festivals we train for that. Nat Turner, book Min Dottie, yo, I'm the same as that. Knowledge reigns supreme, I spit the crazy rap. Pioneer, legend, mastermind, philosopher, yeah, you could say we that. Take it back. When it comes to the mic, yo, I'm a maniac. Temple of hip hop, to the top is where we take it at. Open your mind. Know who we are and where you came from. Better respect the name, son, cause you're rocking with the one. Or you say, yeah. Don't walk around blind. And where you came from, better respect the name, son, cause you're rocking with the one. Better open your.
You know what's funny? Look what somebody just said. So Tariq Nasheed pays people to do that kind of stuff. People, I don't pay people to do that kind of stuff. Somebody said Big Daddy Kane just was with Tariq Nasheed. I got something for him, brother. You ready? He said Big Daddy, he was with Big Daddy Kane. What was they talking about? What could they be possibly talking about, him and Big Daddy Kane? What you think, brother Stan? You talking about this Big Daddy Kane? You talking about that one? With me with no locks? Oh, you talking about that Big Daddy Kane? Tariq that's all he do is take people's stuff and run with it. You think he didn't know about me? This was years ago. Let me help y'all out. I ain't have no locks in my head, bro. You talking about that Big Daddy Kane? Nigga, don't do that to yourselves. That Big Daddy Kane? Y'all don't get it yet? That's a whole video. That was in Philadelphia. A whole damn video. So what is Tariq Nasheed could be possibly talking about? Y'all may be new to this, so y'all better hurry up and share it out. This is another throwback. That's the teacher with Kara's 1 and I. Well, let me help you out. This is when we spoke at what is it? UCLA. When I walked in the room, Kara's 1 said a real Moor stepped in the room. Sabir Bey just walked into the room. That was at UCLA. And I was trying to sneak in the room at that particular time with Kara's 1. And Kara's 1 spotted me, said, Sabir Bey just walked in. We got a real Moor that walked into the room. Is it registered in your brain yet? That I'm not impressed with none of that kind of stuff, dude? Did it register in your mental Rolodex yet, yo? How I am? You think they don't know? So Tariq Nasheed pays people. I don't pay people for that.
Got that feel good session.
Y'all don't get it. We can go down the line. Y'all don't get it yet? Hold up. You think they don't know? Let me help y'all out. You think they don't know who I am? The problem is they say we got to keep this nigga quiet. That's Lord Jamal and Grand Pooba. Y'all think it's a game with me? Oh, just all you got to do is mention Sabir Bey's name. Oh, that's my brother Styles P. That's a lecture we did in Louisville. You know what he said after I got off the panel? He said, boy, you a beast. Y'all don't get it yet? What the hell what can Tariq Nasheed? I told y'all to send it to Tariq right now. Reach me through a friend. My number never changed. Never changed. Tariq has the biggest he don't have no big platform. Let me tell you something. If you want to come on the feed, talk to me. Come on the feed. What big platform? Let me ask you a question. What big platform? It's not a big platform. You can pay for some people. You do know that, right? You do know that, right?
That's what I was gonna say. You can pay for followers.
You do know that you can pay for followers, right? I'm talking to the person who just said that. You do. Hold on. Let me help him out 1 second. I want to know. He can have a big platform, but what is he teaching on that platform? Somebody educate me. What is Tariq Nasheed teaching on that platform? Big platform. Hold up.
FBA.
Huh?
FBA Association. Foundational Black Association. Organization, 501(c)(3).
Hold on, I'm gonna give you something. What was that thing I told you about? What was that thing I told y'all about? It's called The Fake Part. It's in Hollywood. They got this thing. It's a show. What did I tell you?
Fake Famous.
Fake Famous. Let me pull this up so he can understand that. He might be a Tariq Nasheed fan, so you just send it to Tariq Nasheed. And the crazy part is, remember I told you, if you put me in the room with Tariq Nasheed, right, or any of these people, if you notice, my people always send my videos over there. Have you noticed that? Tell Tariq to come over here. Here it is right here. Y'all think I'm playing?
I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna make a cartoon.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna show you how this works, okay? If I'm wrong, see, the difference is when a real person questions these people, they fold like a mother freaking nigga. They fold. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me help y'all out. He said FBA got everybody struggling. Struggling.
Man.
You know the weird part about this? Let me explain this to you. I don't know what he mean by that, but he should come on the feed and tell me what was struggling how. Let me explain this to y'all. Let me tell you how Allah works. Do you know that when a baby is born, a baby struggles to come from the womb of a woman? Do y'all know that? Nigga, you thought you was talking to an amateur? Let me explain this to you one more time. And Leon, if you want to come on the feed, brother. Come on the feed.
That ain't no lie, yo.
No, a baby struggles, but how the creator works, he will take that struggle from you if you focus and be positive. So if you want to come on the feed, come on the feed. He might not even have no children. So I don't know what he means by struggling, though.
If it won't for my son have his thumb in his mouth, man.
Look what Jarrell says, struggling to find the truth. Yeah, nigga, that's a good one, Joel. That's what they want to do. These niggas are struggling to find the truth. I'm going to hate. He can come on the feed and explain himself, but this is how this works with Sabir Bey. I told you I'm good at what I do. So, yeah, they struggling to find the truth. So if you a real person, brother, come on the feed. Or send it to Tariq Nasheed right now. Okay? Send it to him. Let's go. Right? I'll take his money. I'll take his fame. I'll take whatever you think he has. But I won't pay you.
You want to be famous.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sign me up.
I don't even feel like I want to. I feel like I deserve to. You know what I'm saying? 3, 2, 1.
More than any other occupation on earth, kids in America say they want to be famous influencers.
When they look at these influencers and they think, wow, this is an amazing life, what people don't realize.
Most of the time, it's not real.
Should we do some cucumbers?
I love it.
But is that number of how many followers you have actual fame? We want to do an experiment to see if we can take some random people and make them fake famous. Online, you can pretty much buy anything you want, including fake friends. There are hundreds of millions of them blending in online, and most people can't tell them apart from you and me.
My Instagram is crazy.
The more fake accounts you buy, the more fake likes and comments you need on your posts.
So exhausting. It's very competitive. I take like anti-anxiety pills, but I mean, who doesn't?
Will their life change for the better?
We've got a lot of followers, so I'm getting some free stuff.
Or are there unintended consequences for the worse?
I want to be famous for being me.
You want to be famous for being you? People take Instagram too seriously, and I wish I could make my Instagram bio, please don't take this seriously.
There's so much that goes into portraying something that's not really there. It's a...
Ooh, heavy. So this is what I'm going to do. I told you. Remember I told you. Listen, you ready? Remember I told you when you do certain things, you pull people out for who they really are. You ready? You ready? Look what he said. It's the same person. You can't even do, look, can. That's a special way that you spell it. That's a Tariq spelling way. That's the person to hurry up and type. You see that right there, bro? He can't even. Is that the way you spell Ken?
I guess he's trying to spell Kane. I don't know. You
No.
can't even do it. So
That's a person who's trying to type fast instead of just coming on the feed. But he said,
yeah, exactly.
Hold up. This is the funny part about the lecture. You're on here for free. That's why, nigga. I don't even watch nobody's show, but this nigga said you can't even pull out a lecture. But you on the feed though. I pulled your ass for free.
Got him.
I got you for free. I got him for free.
Oh man,
talking to the wrong person, nigga. Don't make the Philly attitude come out now. If you want to confront me, come on the feed. Or what you could do is put me in a room with Tariq Nasheed. Everybody share it to him. Nigga, I'm good. You better know the Philly attitude, baby. Damn. I'm good at what I do, nigga. I smile every day, and I got my original hair, nigga. I ain't no none of that other bullshit in my hair. Okay, family. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of you, okay? I'm not selling the DVD. So I'm going to get rid of you. I'm just going to give you the opportunity to come on the feed before I get rid of you. Because you don't add anything. So instead of typing, you should really come on the feed. If you keep typing, you should really come to the feed. Tariq's not about to do that. He said he will get owned. No doubt, nigga, he will get owned, brother. He will get owned. Nigga, you can't even draw. Yeah, you okay. You just want it for free. So what I'm going to do is get rid of you before I get, before I continue. But I'll be at the underground bookstore today. Okay. Let me put this up here before I get rid of him. I will be at the underground bookstore today. I'm gonna help you out, okay, brother? You can send it, create another page when I get rid of you. Or if you out, I don't know where you located at, but if you somewhere around, you can share the show out, okay? I mean, let me help you out. Underground bookstore today, baby. 1727 East 87th Street, Chicago. The number to reach the bookstore is 773. If you want to call them, get a book, 768-8869. You see how funny what the niggas are. You still trying to sell DVDs, nigga. Do you hear me say selling a DVD, or did I say what? Your feelings are hurt, aren't they? But if you want to come with me before I get rid of you, come to the feed, okay? Sabir come on every day for free. Thank you very much. And he's going to come on his feed every day for free too. Thank you. But why are you here? Who's crazy? You kind of crazy, brother, to be on his feed, right? You do know you do know that, right? He need to go to church. So let's move forward, y'all, because I'm going to get rid of you. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna educate y'all how this dude works. He's going to make another page saying the same thing instead of just coming on feed. He might have been the one that put that porno thing up there. I don't know if y'all know that or not. But
Yeah, that might be him. That might be him.
It was him. But I'm going to get rid of him. But I want y'all to pay attention to the rhetoric, right? Then he's going to repeat the same thing when he make another page. So, peace, brother. You're banned.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista, baby. So let's move forward. So if you're in Chicago, y'all be at the underground bookstore, okay? So let's move forward. Told you, man, these people are, who are people in trouble, man? We are hurting bad. You know, listen, let me tell you something about me in Philadelphia. We used to crack jokes on each other, right? In Philadelphia on 21st and Catherine. I'm from 22nd and Catherine, but in 21st and Catherine, we used to sit on a corner and crack jokes on each other. It was weird as hell, nigga. Like, we would bust on each other, not this social media gangbanging. We used to have to be face to face with a nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like
straight roasting.
Like roasting niggas before they started this roasting stuff. We used to be on a corner roasting each other, their mamas and everything. Nobody was off limits. I swear to God, we didn't have kids then, but yeah, that was the real deal. We used to roast niggas before roasting started being roasting on. No, they did roasting, but it was with back in the day with Richard Pryor. No, so I roasting. So I want y'all to understand he's probably creating another page right now because he said he has 1,000 pages. And instead of wasting that, he could just come on the feed. How come you don't go to his live? Oh, why are you asking me that question? That's what I tell you. If I don't, this is the thing about me. Let me explain this to you. It's like inviting a vampire. If I'm invited, I will come to Tariq Nasheed's show. Ask Tariq to invite me. Now, you want to come to my feed? I'm gonna invite you to the feed, okay? And you can ask me that on here. So I'm gonna invite you on the feed now, okay? That's the link. I'm inviting you on the feed. If you don't come, I'm gonna ban you too. I'm just letting you know. This is how this go. I just want y'all to see. I'm talking to you, Jason. So if you don't come here now, I'm going to block you for eternity because I know who you are. Mental illness is a mother freaking. I'm just having fun, y'all. This is Hip Hop History Month. People must know by now that Tariq and Umar ETC ain't fitting to come to Sabir. Listen, I'm fine with it. They keep saying I don't challenge the best, but I'm trying to figure it out. They doing that other shit. They don't worry. They not worried about Sabir. Don't do all the extra shit. Listen. I can roast somebody if I really want to roast somebody, nigga. I can roast your ass. Believe me. Don't rev me up to roast you. The nigga, I start talking about hairlines and everything, nigga. This is me, nappy but happy.
Take them there.
But it smells
Some
good.
people be asking for it.
So yeah, but this is the thing, bro. Honestly, my thing is, brother, I know we go through the ups and downs with our people, brother, and the truth is hard because everybody wants to be fake famous on social media, brother. And this is why I was saying I'd rather just do this, like have face to face with people. And that's how we used to have debates, face to face. Social media has become diluted with craziness, brother. It's the same thing with hip hop. It's messed up, bro. And let me give you an example. Let's do some verses. How about that part? Let's set up some verses. Let's do some knowledge verses. Set that up. Knowledge verses, brother. So let's go here for a minute because this is hip hop history, man. Let me hear my sister out for a minute.
Top 40. I'm glad that hip hop is not in the top 40. I'm glad that there are no hip hop songs in the top 40 on Billboard because way too many of y'all have access to it. Y'all have been mistreating, misusing, and abusing hip hop for decades now. It's become a matter of capitalistic gain and not uplifting communities, telling stories, actually sharing faith and understanding in oneself, speaking on resistance, on restructuring, on revolution, using melodies and beats to describe landscapes that only really exist in museums, that only truly exist in one's imagination, right? I'm glad it's not in the top 40 anymore because way too many of y'all have garnered or gained some sort of access to our safe space, our altar. Take it off a Billboard and put it back into the CD club, the rundown warehouse, the house party, the DJ. Let's go back to the analog days. Right? The days where your disconnection from technology means that you tapped into source in a deeper way. Let's go back to that. So no, I'm not mad hip hop is not in the top 40 because it's bigger than any list can quantify. It's bigger than any spread on a magazine cover can really capture. So I'm okay with hip hop not being in the top 40 because it's bigger than that.
Damn. Woo. You see what she said, brother?
We grew up on the block and we know about poverty. Do you? Yeah, hip hop. I apologize for how you've been treated. I should have fought for my culture. Instead, I retreated. The game is wounded. I stood and watched while they beat it. My culture starved. I refused to feed it. They sold you for $1 like slaves in iron collars. A&Rs chase you with bloodhounds and Rottweilers. You went to the highest bidder. You was pissed on like kid litter. Apart from a quitter, but there's nothing to consider. Nah, after much deliberation, I decided I'm the hottest cat to ever receive rotation. I'm the foundation, one of the chief architects of this dream we're all chasing. I had to speak up. Too much time was wasted. Whoa, so here we go. I'm tired of the money talking, the bitches and hoes. Everybody's always sounding the same. I have to walk on water here. Drowning this game. Hip-hop, spit out in the dark. Hip-hop, spit out in the dark. Hip-hop.
You don't get it like this on the show.
I used to do it in the park. Hip-hop, spit out in the dark. Hip-hop, spit out in the dark. Hip-hop, out in the dark. I used to do it in the park. I remember your bar mitzvah, that burgundy label. Me and Jam Master had the battle of the big cables. Before the Seratos, real vinyls, real tables. Skills was the motto. No hype, no fable.
Skills was the model. Them niggas don't have skills. Tyreek don't even have it.
You seem so happy. You love me so much. You popped off with platinum at my slightest touch. Oversized hoodies, Yukon trucks. 20 years later, it's like life was struck. They worshiping the money. They're praying to the bank. They danced on the slave ship. Slept as the saints. The devil made them do it. But only God do I thank. Because we aren't done yet. There's still gas in the tank. Look at that gas. That's how you really tell his rank.
Look in a man's eyes, you can really tell his rank. Look in niggas' eyes. Say that again.
They hands on the slave ship, slept as it saints. The devil made them do it, but only God do I thank. Because we aren't done yet, there's still gas in the tank. You look at a man's eyes, that's how you really tell his rank. Not the size of his account, check him, he might bounce. It's all on the line.
He might bounce.
Counts. I'll leave with it one.
Tyreek will bounce. Okay? Trust me.
Used to do it in the bar. They rent a crib, they frontin'. They rent a car, they stuntin'. They rent a chain, they bluffin'. That's why the culture's suffering. And even if you're a millionaire, that don't mean nothing unless you build your community and encourage some unity. Too much ego, too much posing. If he's so hot, then why's the culture frozen? It's time for a change. The order needs to be rearranged. And this song was too ordained after too long decades. LL still remains, and you can blame it on my spirit.
After 2 decades, I'm still reigning.
Go ahead. Go to war for the game, cause it's on its last leg, and that's more than a shame. This is a lifestyle, homie. It's more than champagne, but I will make a toast to Flash reaching the Hall of Fame. I ended with the line from the book of King James. Let there be light when I write graffiti on the train. Hip-hop, the dog. Hip-hop, the dog. Hip-hop, the dog. They used to do it in the car. Hip-hop. The dog. Hip-hop.
Better show me your face, man.
The dog. They used to do it out in the park. Let us proclaim the mystery of fame. I praise the Lord, my culture he saved. And hip-hop dies before I awake. Made jam as the J cut LL Bray. Let us proclaim the mystery of fame. I praise the Lord, my culture he saved. And hip-hop dies before I awake. Made jam as the J cut LL Bray.
So listen, y'all. Let me explain this to y'all. So I guess I got Leon on the feed. So I did not just block him. This is the weird part. Y'all ready how this works? Y'all want to see the show? Do y'all really want to see the show? Number one, this is the funny part. He's not going to add on to nothing I just said. I'm just going to do this for the kicks and giggles because I believe I just blocked him. So I'm going to help y'all out. He's on the feed. Now watch this. Pay attention, people. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
Welcome to all my fellow immigrants. I know y'all mad that y'all immigrants and that y'all not real citizens.
What I just tell y'all?
I know you mad.
What I just tell you? Nigga ain't got nothing to say. You talk about immigrants. Nigga ain't got nothing. This nigga got 1 billion pages and I just blocked him again. Damn, I love it. And he's not even blocked right now. I just took him off. I just wanted to hear it. I just want y'all to see the mindset of our people. It's the same dude. I think he's from Baltimore. The same nigga. I told y'all he wasn't going to say anything. Y'all didn't get it yet? Nigga, ain't nobody. Let me ask y'all a question on his feed. Anybody mad on his feed? At anybody? He's the only person that sound like he's mad. Probably a nigga don't take care of his children either. Anybody on his feed mad at somebody? Let me know. Is anybody mad? Because he said y'all just mad. Anybody mad on his feed? You Negroes are listen. These dudes are too predictable. They should be ashamed of being predictable, brother. You know, the crazy part is, I asked how many people mad on his feed because he said y'all mad. I want to know who's mad on his feed. Let me tell you something. A predictable person could be controlled. He can very well be controlled. He can be controlled. He's not blocked. He's still on here. So I don't believe anyone's mad on his feed. Listen, bro, I don't even know how you keep coming. I don't know why you keep making pages and keep coming. Because let me make this clear for you. I don't care how many videos you do for me. I don't care what it is. So this, if you see me in your city or state, just holler at your boy. Okay? I'll take a picture with you. So let me ask you a question. Is it a delay in this feed, y'all? Anybody mad on this feed? Anyone's mad on the feed? I mean, let me know. Okay, let's move forward. Whew. The two worlds brought the great number of Negroes to France. Of them was from Algiers, they're Negroes. Algerians, they're Negroes. Tunisia, they're Negroes. Moroccans, they're Negroes. Okay? Those are our people. Stop letting these people try to play you. So, hey, Jarrell, he played himself, Jarrell. He made another page and thought I wasn't going to bring him on. Y'all just mad, nigga. I'm going to tell you. You just mad. No, you are mad, brother. Because Tyreek ain't teaching you nothing. So, there it is. Let's move forward. Some niggas be falling for it. Hey, listen, Jarrell, he be falling for the okie doke, bro. Like, I don't know why they come in. I mean, I'm gonna let you talk for a second, but I told you it wasn't gonna add nothing to the platform. So let's go forward. Let's see something. I'm gonna pull something up, and hopefully he can probably steal this information and run with it. Let me go here for a second. I want y'all to look up title. This is for you, Leon, that fake page, Leon. I know who you are. Title 8 of the United States Code, subsection 1442, aliens. So let me see if this applies to Black people or you foundational Black Americans. Tell Tyreek to teach this, okay? So let me help you out. This is the United States Codes, people, not the United States Sabir Bey. When did they go through a nationalization process? And aliens are, look, an alien who is a native citizen subject to a denizen, subject or denizen. So let me explain this to you, Leon, just in case you don't know how this works. A denizen is a person between a citizen and an alien, if that makes sense. I know you don't I know Tyreek don't teach you this, but tell Tyreek he can pay me, I'll help him out. A denizen is a person between a citizen and an alien. One more time. A denizen is a person between an alien and a citizen. So if you Native American, then you are a denizen. Here it is. Oh, I hope this is making sense. It's very simple, people. Okay? Is it making sense yet, y'all? Is everybody good? Is it making sense, Brother Jarrell? This is not complicated. Y'all can jump on the feet if you want to. Hurry up, because I am going to get off here. Is that simple to people that that's what it is? So let me ask you a question. I'm asking all these questions, man. I don't know if it's a delay on my feed or not. So what made Black people citizens? What made a Black person a citizen? Malcolm X said, being born here don't make you one. Being born here don't make you a citizen. So I'm asking these Black people, what makes them citizens? I mean, y'all can either click the link and tell me, or you can type it in. See, that's why he kept typing all that, because he wants information for free, because he's the type of nigga to spend $20 on a blunt or $30 on a blunt. Brother, you don't want this with Sabir Bey. Believe me, you don't want it with me. So it's not the 14th Amendment, right? But that's what it is. Look up Dennison. So let me help him out. If it's the 14th Amendment, we can go directly into the laws then. See the difference between teaching and just having people follow people? An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. That's in the law dictionary. That's a law dictionary for y'all that don't know. That is literally a law dictionary. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Is it making sense? Now, You should go get some experts and let's have this conversation. That's what y'all should do. So let me go a little further, which they should get the Dred Scott case off me too. So just bear with me 1 second, okay? This is the Dred Scott versus Sanford's case. 1 second. Y'all should really get that case. This is page 17. But why are the African race born in a state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizens? That's a question, Leon. The answer is obvious. He is not by the institutions and laws of the state numbered amongst its people. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state and is not therefore called on to uphold or defend. Now you can take a little picture of this or you can get the whole case off me, brother. Let me post this up here. You can either get the whole case off me by emailing me, or you can take a picture of this and run that back. Everybody got it? So this is what we do. We teach people. We don't sit up here and pay for people to follow us. Now, the Moors are citizens. Moors are citizens, no doubt. We Americans. That's why it's called Moorish American. We are Americans, not United Statians. Is it making sense? Okay. So we're going to go a little further, okay? So we can make this make sense. All right. So let's go a little further inside the Dred Scott case one more time. And it's still functional today. It is the duty of the federal government through dominion of the jurisdiction. Merely federal is to recognize as to be property. Oh my God. This is the Dred Scott case. Y'all should get that case. There it is. So you are federal property. Is it registering in your mental Rolodexes yet? Black people are, and if I'm wrong, please come to Underground Bookstore. We can have this conversation there. Federally recognized property. Y'all don't get it yet? Is it making sense yet? You're still property. Dred Scott. Hold up. Let's go to the law. That's page 65. I know they don't read, but let's go to federal. Hold up. Let's go to a law dictionary and see what it says. This is the civics part that we're missing. Oh, federal citizenship, rights and obligations acquiring from reason of being a citizen of the United States. This is the denizen part. Remember I told you, subject to the jurisdiction. So this is a law dictionary, people. So what is going on in the federal government? They have to protect its property. And if you're Native American, whatever you keep claiming, you still federal property. This is why all of these people are on reservations. Is it registering yet? I know. It's very hard. This is very, very simple. You're federal subjects. So this is in constitutional law. Every state is sovereign. State sovereign immunity. Every state is sovereign. This is from my constitutional law book. Now I'm gonna keep this video short so y'all can actually share it out. They can chop it up, do whatever they need to do. But I guarantee you, the way I do stuff, you can't debunk nothing that I'm saying here. Trust me when I tell you, you can't. So state sovereignty is right there. Okay. You don't have nothing to do with sovereignty. Okay. You don't have a nationality. This is why we're being mistreated the way we are. Okay. So I hope you got that free game, brother Leon, fake page. So when you look up United States, it'll tell you that the United States deal with sovereignty. Give me 1 second. I got to close this out. Oh, I can't find it. But anyway, so listen, I do got to get ready to go, y'all. Don't forget, I'm gonna be at the Underground Bookstore today, and if you would like, if I get enough people, I probably would go live, but I probably would film it and then hold it So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I'm going to give a shout out. And listen, y'all, ACAF, shout out to my people at ACAF up in Philadelphia. I would love to do something at ACAF in Philadelphia. So get with my Omi up there in Philadelphia. ACAF, go holler at the brothers at ACAF. This is in Philadelphia, y'all. I would love to go here too. 215-476-0680. The address is there. Please reach out to those brothers too, and let's get something popping in Philadelphia, y'all too. But today, I will be, God willing, if at the Underground Bookstore. So if you come to the Underground Bookstore, I do have shirts before $14.92 shirts. Something I was going to put up. I do have some shirts too. I'm going to bring with me to the Underground Bookstore. Before $14.92. Okay. With Sabir Bey on the sleeve. And also, I will be bringing some oil to the Underground Bookstore too. Let me tell you something crazy part. This is the most expensive oil. It's called Cambodian oud. This is regular oud. This is the most expensive. This bottle could be like $300, but I'm not selling it. This is called Cambodian oud. But I am bringing some oud to the bookstore today. So I hope y'all got something from this. I'm going to put the bookstore up here one more time. Shout out to my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. This is the location. Okay. Underground Bookstore today, the 7th of November, 2025. Okay. November the 7th, 2025. This is my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. Please support this brother. Please come through there, buy some books. His number is 773-768-8869. We can dig into this conversation more, people, but I do got to go get something to eat. But I appreciate everybody on the feed. But listen, don't ever let hate distract you, bro. Don't never let hate distract you. All right. So happy Hip Hop History Month. I gotta go.
The word I bring to you today is knowledge reigns supreme. You got no time to joke and play.
Don't forget, if y'all want to support, you can go to my yellow. I do have Zelle right here. It's my email. I do have PayPal right there. I do have Chime. I do have Apple Pay. I do have Cash App. Sabir Bey Radio on Cash App. So please support it, share it out, share it out, share it out. Any given day, I can rock out.
While others play that game for pain, their concepts bring you stress and strain. But blessed are those that know my name. His knowledge reigns supreme. Why do I call myself God when I'm speaking? People always ask me this question when I'm teaching. What you gotta understand is that Christ don't exist. The only existence is God consciousness. And God consciousness is what exists in Chris. Your ego tells you that you do it all this. You a Mr. Professional lyricist. I get rid of this forever and only gets better. Chris from the universe, you can never sever. Cause there is no Chris, only the universe. Remember, going a little deeper, you can check me. The whole campaign is about living life correctly. Don't respect me, respect the universe. It's her verse that I disperse. And free you from the curse of the Spanish, the French, Portuguese, and English. Check me as I say this, science of mine, I bring this. The word I bring to you today is knowledge reigns supreme. You got no time to joke and play, cause knowledge reigns supreme. While others play that game for pain, the concepts bring you stress and strain. But bless all those that know my name, and knowledge reigns supreme. I bring you out the cave and change how you behave. Everything you see is really particles and waves. Not to mention, your visual extension is ruled by perception, guiding your every direction. If you really want money, your mentality must switch. If you really want to be rich, you gotta act like you're rich. You can't act like a and if you want to be a lady, you can't get the gravy if you're sitting around lazy. You can't be in the hustle if you ain't looking for trouble. You can't be single if you know you really double. You can do it, yeah. We can do it, yeah. You can do it, yeah. We can do it, yeah. We the best, don't worry about the card they dealt ya. It's real, I perceive myself out the shelter. Every day and night, seeing myself rock the mic. Lyrics tight, getting paid right for my mental sight. Rich and I'm poorer, expanding my aura to attract more positive energy. dealing with. And telling me. The word I bring to you today is not to train some crazy